I got trigger happy.
You got a little bit trigger happy. I'm like,
did.
two old people on the couch here. I'd
I
like
was
to
like-
welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. I am Debbie and this is Mark.
I saw the green, the thing go, you're live. And I went, oh, I got to hit a button.
Yeah,
I was-
so you went out to the intro before
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said my
yeah.
line.
So, we're like they all say, you can watch Redacted, right? Or you can watch us because we are what?
Completely ridiculous, ignorant and ridiculous.
Yeah, completely ignorant and ridiculous. So you came to the right place.
Yeah.
And we're here. We're at Robbie's Islam Marada. We're not.
No,
We can't afford to go there, but
No.
but we're there watching
The live stream.
and the boat just got back. It just pulled in. You guys missed the boat coming back, so they're getting ready for another tour, probably. Tour,
Sure.
as you like to say in Oklahoma.
Tour.
The tour.
Hey, treasure hunter.
So how is everybody on a Saturday?
Everybody is good.
Yeah, we got some people feeding the fish, and the pelicans are kind of in an uproar today, boy. They're not getting the food, and they're starting to get a little aggressive with the people.
Yes,
Look
they
at that
were.
one. He's
They
like,
were
I'm going to
kinda
go over there.
pecking.
I'm just going to peck this guy right in the back until he feeds me.
Yeah.
But
They
so
want
we-
some food.
a lot going on this.
Yeah, a lot going on. So, treasure hunter, how are you this morning? He was Johnny on the spot this morning.
Yeah, I know. I see. I've been catching them a lot in the other. Speaking of the other lives and everything, Jason and Danielle, the Crockers, need I say anything? Everybody that's in here, the two people that are in here
Yeah.
right now know them.
Mhm.
But they were in Crested Butte.
Yes.
And you know who else is in Crested Butte, don't you?
Your ex-boss
My ex-boss. And
lives in Crescent.
that would, and I thought, wouldn't it have been funny if they would have, you see the Pelicans attacking her?
No.
But wouldn't it be funny if my boss would have came along and just said, hey, what are you guys doing? Like, because they'll be videotaping everything. They're like, we're YouTubers, right?
Yeah.
And my boss would be like, oh, I know a YouTuber. And they would have said, well, who is it? And it said, oh, it's two old people on a couch.
Mhm.
And my boss would have been like, ooh, I know ex-boss.
Mhm.
My ex-boss would have been like, ooh, I know two old people on a couch. And that would have been freaky.
Yeah.
And then,
Mhm.
then my boss would have been like, yeah, they're a little crazy.
Aw.
And then my boss, Jason would have been like, yeah, they're nuts balls, but whatever.
Mhm. Well, that's very sweet, treasure hunter. He was waiting.
Oh,
on
see,
us
and
to-
Debbie said, let's get it going. She wanted
Yeah.
to do it a minute early
Yeah.
just so it would boot up right on time. So
Yes. Because it takes it a second before it actually boots and goes and everything. And we have some news coming up, and
Yeah.
we're gonna take a look inside a Trump store in a minute at some of the funny merchandise that they have there, and then
Ned.
we have Ned coming up at 8:50. So
Ned-
will be coming up.
Ned is
For
my
sure.
twin triplet.
Yes.
If
your twin
everybody,
triplet.
identical
Mhm. Hey, Lone
twin
Cowboy.
triplet. Hey, Lone Cowboy. I saw him in the live the other night on the Crockers live, and I try to make fun that he is the dad
I know.
of
I still say
Danielle.
I still say he's Daniel's
We
dad.
thought for sure after we heard that it was him also, but
Mhm.
probably not. But they had a whale of a good trip, and then he got a little under the weather and missed his. Man, he's been working on that forever.
Yes.
Going to his truck competition.
Yeah.
Then
Good morning, Lou.
Then he had to miss it. Hey, Lou, what's up, Lou?
Good morning, Lou. Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen Lou around. He must be really busy because I haven't
Yeah.
seen him in any of the chats or anything lately.
Yeah, and
But
he still hasn't been putting out any new videos.
I haven't seen a new one in a while, unless it
Mm.
skipped on by me. But he's, like I say, he's moving and a shaking right now.
Yeah.
So,
We got busy this week
yeah,
because
we were tired.
both went to work this week for real. So
And us
back to school.
old people have good job security. You know why?
Why? Because the youngins don't want to come to
They don't
work.
want to come to work. So I'm doing the work at 2,
Yeah.
all summer long.
Yeah.
Then the last 2 days of the start of school, I had to clean that whole building myself.
Oh, I know.
And but it's all good. Like I say, I can only do so much in 8 hours, and I will do everything I can in 8 hours. And
Yes.
look at it this way: we can walk to work if we have to.
If we have to, we will walk to work.
We get fed free.
And we get fed at school.
Listen to me. We're saving tons of, just driving 1 mile to work. and getting free food, we're set.
In this economy.
Yeah, yeah. People are like, "Oh, you're just a janitor." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm semi-retired. I have no stress like all the rest of you crazy people out there. I'm not planes, trains, and automobiles anymore." And I just go there, and the kids are a whale of a good time. You don't know what you're missing out on. The kids are hilarious. They make my whole day. So
yeah,
there you go.
I have to learn when we're on this screen not to look at you.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can look at me.
No, because we're not.
I'll look at you. Hey, Debbie, how are you down there?
How are you doing? Let's see. Do we want to get out to some news?
Let's get out to the news. We're 5 minutes in.
Our fives of five of people.
Our fives of people are in. So you're probably waiting for me to get out to the news.
I'm
right?
waiting for you to get out.
Okay, here we go. All right. There now. Hi, Debbie. How are you?
Oh, good. I'm good.
I just totally ripped that off of Redacted. The other
I know
look,
you did.
Because it looks official. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know.
Official studio.
You keep talking first.
Oh.
Keep going.
All right. So Trump in one of his speeches was talking about how inflation is, they say it's 9.1%, but it's really much higher than that, right? And they're coming back against him and saying that he's not showing any facts on why he believes that it's more than that, right? And then they come up and they say that 9.1 number is the highest increase in 40 years, not 47. So because that makes a difference. 40 years to 47 years.
Yeah.
Is a big difference. But I think anybody with two eyes, good morning, Tina Ladybug,
that do their own research? Oh my gosh.
Would think that the real inflation number is much higher than 9.1%.
Absolutely.
So,
don't even get me started on that whole thing. And if I feel really bad for the people that are brainwashed that only think it's 9.1%.
Yeah.
Speaking of brainwashing, I was watching, my thumb missed and I hit NBC Nightly News on the YouTubes, right?
Yeah.
And man, it starts into this death music. It's like doom, 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 and it's back to Trump bad stuff,
Yeah.
And the sky's falling in. They want to scare the crap out of everybody, right? And then it dun 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 dun. That thing, man.
Yeah.
But the first minute layup is just the most incredibly hideous, stories and everything like that. And I'm like, man, if people watch that every day, no wonder they're just all, they're all, oh my gosh, I'm so scared like that. I don't know. What do you think?
I have no idea. So, continue on.
I should watch it a little bit more.
Talking points.
And I like watching CBS every once in a while to see if they got the same format, like, Trump is bad, that they do these stories, and then some ethnic person does something fabulous at the end, and the girl smiles for the first time, through the half hour news. They do an ethnic story of some person that, was raising money selling lemonade or something like that, right? And then they're just like, oh gosh, that's the greatest, and boom, out. So watch CBS News, see if they do that, and at the end with some ethnic person doing something fantastic.
Yeah, good morning.
It doesn't change. It's the same news. They got a script, and they fill the slots every night with the same, different story, but same story. If you get my drift.
Good morning, Ryan.
Hey, what's up, Ryan? And Ryan's up to last time, excuse me, 30,000 on his
I know,
his
that's
music
amazing.
truck
I
museum.
told you that was a good video. I
said so
there.
too. I really enjoyed
You have a hit there.
And anybody that likes trucks is gonna love that video of Ryan, the other brother. Go check him out. Okay.
Yeah. All right, next slide.
Next slide.
Okay, so apparently in the months of September through November, it's going to be much warmer than usual in the United States. Just saying. Just a report.
It's just a hot.
It's my weather.
It's a hot summer. It's been a hot summer in our area. And
so people in the chat, does a hot summer translate to a cold winter?
Ooh.
Does it?
We got to get the other subscriber we had from Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Said that, and I remember this because I'm from Pennsylvania. The little
the caterpillars.
The tent caterpillars. I forget what the name. the official name of them are. They're
Yeah.
brown and black. And if they had more black or brown, it was supposed to mean that there was going to be a worse
Yeah.
winter. I don't
Mhm.
know if that's true or not, but that's what they used to say back there.
So, and he said they were. Okay. So we're going to break up the news a little bit,
All right,
and we're
here we
going to
go.
go visit the Trump Superstore. So
Okay.
I got some items that you can get at the Trump Superstore. We'll go really fast through these, but they're
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
funny. So keep going.
All right, here we go. What's this?
Mhm. It's up to
a
41,000.
gnome? It's a gnome.
Yeah, it's a gnome.
All right, cool.
Trump gnome.
All right.
Okay, there's the outside of the
Keep
store.
on trucking store.
Mhm.
All right. Trump. Ooh, maybe.
Okay. And then we have these, and I'm not sure. I can't remember what these are. These are car.
Like it makes it
the
look like,
vines
yeah, it makes him look like he's looking out at
people, in the car.
I like, the one
The
he's
one who's
giving,
flipping the bird.
yeah, flipping the bird there.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I like, boy, wouldn't you like to have Melania one?
Yeah.
There? No.
Mhm. Then you can get your Trump socks at the
yeah,
store.
Yeah. I don't do
you're
socks.
Not,
I don't
you're
do
not
socks.
a fancy socks. And of course koozies, because every YouTuber knows koozies are cheap to get made.
Yeah. Every
So I
YouTuber
threw them in
knows
there.
if you want to get something
Good
to hand
morning,
out
David,
at a
Hicks.
meetup, koozies are
Yeah.
the way to go.
Yeah.
Because they're,
Koozies are very cheap, and you get a whole bunch of them.
and then you have like 20 of them, right?
Right, and then
and
you
you
forget
still drink beer
without a koozie.
warm without a koozie.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I do
Because
the
you
same.
forget about
I
the
don't
koozie.
know. It's just like
And then you have your Trump T-shirts.
Ooh,
So
I
this
like
is the
that.
Top Gun
Top
Trump
Gun one. Yep.
T-shirt. This one's a donkey pox, the disease destroying America T-shirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it had the Democrat.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yes. Then you have the countdown timer to getting
I
rid of
want that.
Biden.
I
You want that one?
that one.
You need that one?
If anybody
Okay.
wants to send me that, no, I don't like getting gifts. I'm
No.
just saying, but I'm gonna probably buy that one.
Yeah. Just that we might have to have it back here on the
Just
on
like
the wall.
I would have loved to have a countdown one for August 16th
Yeah.
because Liz Cheney
Oh yeah.
got an ass whooping. It was
Yeah, Lou, I like the donkey pox one too.
the ass whooping out in the woodshed. I did a video on that. You can go back and check it
Yeah.
out. But boy, it was news keeps on saying how everybody should be like the mainstream media and not like Trump. Yet everybody votes for the Trump endorsed person. So listen to me. I'll talk a little bit more about it once we get through this.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Liz Cheney coming up, so you can talk about
good,
it then.
Good.
Then of course for all the kiddies, you can get the Trump teddy bear.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
I like that
if they're
one
going to
'cause I
brainwash
work
the
with
kids, the
Mhm.
other side is going to brainwash the kids early.
Mhm.
We
Hey,
should
maybe
too.
that's what I'll get all the kids for Christmas at my school.
You know what I heard? Okay, this is a true story, actual true story. I'm in school, right? And this one kid called another kid. This was last year, okay? This
Yeah.
is great.
Mhm.
This is the best. This one kid called the other kid Biden, right?
Uh-huh.
And that kid got flaming mad. He's like, he goes to the teacher. He's like, because they were almost ready to go fisticuff almost, right? It was bad, man. I guess that's a bad thing. And he goes, Freddie over there, he called me Biden, and then the teacher's like, okay, well, let's get over it. I was like, good for you. I was like,
Yeah.
Again, I like going to work. The things you hear at work
Yeah.
that you don't think from third graders you would hear.
Yes.
And I thought that was awesome.
Good morning, LG. How are you this morning? And then we have the bobblehead.
Yep.
Classic.
You got to have
Classic.
a bobblehead.
Uh-huh. Classic. And then we have our rubber duckies, apparently.
All right.
So another item that you could get for the kids.
That's just, mocking the liberals, because the liberals put a big duck of Trump out in the water.
Oh, okay.
Which does nothing but give Trump advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
And every time they tried to do something, us patriots just flipped it right around. Okay,
Yeah.
you want him?
Mhm.
You want Ducky Trump?
Yeah.
We'll give you Ducky Trump.
Yeah. And then the
All right,
tulip
well-
bowl brush, I guess. I don't.
That could be a bet. Let's go Brandon hat below. I don't know. Maybe is that a good thing? Or I know he has wild hair, right? So maybe it's a good thing. It's
I
a
don't
good
know.
thing. It's in the Trump store, so it's got to
Yeah.
be good. All right.
It's got to be good.
And
It is.
Trump wouldn't care. Like Trump would be like, whatever, mock me.
And
Keep mocking me, people.
Yeah. While you're at the store, you can have your Trump fortune told while you're there.
Nice.
So anyway, I think that's the last one.
A Trump red wave.
You do?
This midterm.
You do? Okay.
If they have the midterm.
Yeah, if they have the midterm.
They might cancel that.
All right. And then now we're at Liz Cheney. Go ahead.
And the sad thing is it's still, Liz Cheney shares voicemail after her.
I'm not sure.
Conceded.
Hang on. I'm not sure, Lou, if the top spins of the toilet bowl brush. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
We'll have to check that. That might be another item we have to get.
Okay. Hold on. Well, everybody should go Hegeman or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she's the one on the left that won.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody go check out her ad. She rips Cheney apart in it. It's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, the Wyomings want, our oil-free, to be, what is it, drill. Oil independence back. They want all this stuff. They're tired of inflation. But it's a good ad, and it's what the people really are talking about. And, and then what does Liz do right after she loses? She says she's like Abe Lincoln and going to save America. And meanwhile, she just got an ass whooping. Nobody wants her.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think the small populated state of big, small populated state of Wyoming that doesn't want Liz Cheney, that's right. The whole America does not want Liz Cheney. Okay.
Good morning, Biden 2024.
Oh, Biden 2024. How do you like that, sir? Biden 2024, we need you to send in a list of Biden stores and where we can get Biden merch at.
Yeah, we need some Biden merch.
See, we like to keep it fair and balanced.
No, we don't.
We like having our Biden fans in here because we give them the same airtime that we would give anybody else. So we would love for you to send us a link of the Biden 2024 store or Biden anything store. You know, maybe Hunter has a store with like crack pipes and stuff like that. Maybe.
You know? I have no idea.
He could have paraphernalia. Like get your Hunter line, smoke shop.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I have no idea.
I think so. Like a vape shop. Hunter would probably be good at that.
He might be.
All right.
So we have the nuclear facility that's under Russia control is one step closer to a nuclear catastrophe going on here in Ukraine right now. So
we need this at home.
No, we don't.
You wake up, right? And
it hoses you off. No.
It just conveyor belts you, right? And you get your shower, right? And then a little bit farther down, the people dress you and then hand you a cup of coffee, and then you go to work. Yeah,
Lou, you're right about that. Yes. So, yeah, it's not – the headlines are always ridiculous, Lou. It's not Russia pushing us that much closer. It's Ukraine pushing us that much closer because the nuclear plant is under Russia control. Yeah, they're not bombing their own facility. Yes, absolutely.
The first thing Russia did was go in there, not bomb it.
Yes.
Take it over and protect it because they knew that the shenanigans would start. Unfortunately, the shenanigans are still going on.
Yes.
And now Russia can say, listen, it's the Ukraine's doing it. Yeah. We all know it's the Ukraine's doing it.
Yeah, it is Ukraine.
Watch mainstream news and just take the opposite. Or watch us, and you'll...
Yeah.
Because we have believe it or not, Homestead Lou, I think we have boots on the ground in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. Coming up. Pretty soon.
In
1 minute. Mm-hmm.
In a minute.
So do you want to get ready for that?
Yeah.
We'll get back to the news?
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah, it is time.
Go see what Ned's up to, okay?
Okay, we got Ned coming up here. Let's see where Ned's at.
Go. Hopefully. Yeah, keep it down.
Hey,
keep
guys.
the music down.
Hey.
Everybody be quiet.
Do you hear us?
Wait, here we go. Here they are. What's up, guys? Hey, what's up? Where are you at? Yeah, I'm here at the nuclear reactor in Russia. In Russia? Well, funny story is, Fred said, hey, we're going on a trip. So we got over here, right? Okay. Fred said he can save this whole nuclear plant from, meltdown and everything. So let me tell you this story. Okay. Fred pulls up in a green Valiant. he gets out of the Green Valiant, right, with a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
And he looks at the nuclear reactor, right?
Okay.
And he just chucks the bottle of Jack right into the nuclear reactor, and it vaporizes. You never see it again. And all all the Russians were laughing.
That's a line from Twister, Ned.
What, you saying I made that up?
No, I'm saying that's a line
I made
out
that
of
whole
Twister.
story up.
It's a line from Twister. It's out of
The
the
line
Twister
from
movie.
Twister, huh?
Mhm.
Well, hey, whatever you guys want to think, me and Fred are having a good time. In fact, we're all on a break. Fred's drinking with the guys over there, and they're laughing and having a good time. So I'm getting back with them. Back to you.
Back to us. All right. Well,
Whoa, let's get back to us then.
yeah. So anyway, yeah. So apparently Ned's over there saving the world.
Well, and unfortunately, whenever we are going live, we can't redo Ned.
No, we can't redo Ned.
So
Yeah, it
hopefully
is a nuclear.
our timing, but he's not the brightest guy in the world.
No, he's
right?
not the brightest. He doesn't know what country he's in.
Even though we share the same genes, we're identical twin triplets.
Yes.
I'm a lot smarter than
Ned.
right.
Right.
I wouldn't mess that up and call it
No.
Russia.
No,
Okay,
you wouldn't.
but it's in Ukraine at the Russian plant, which is basically Russian now.
No,
Let's
because
give
it's
'em-
under Russia control.
Yeah, that whole region has been won by Russia, so it's
Okay.
now Russian territory. So let's give Ned, and that's why we haven't seen Fred around.
Yeah,
At all.
Fred's been absent all week.
He's been, he got a job
He did.
at a nuclear plant,
He got a job at a nuclear plant. He did.
and all the
So-
guys are like, man, he's just like chucking bottles into reactors and stuff like. They must love him over there, and then they go out, drinking
Drink the vodka.
probably vodka. He had Jack.
Hey guys, good morning, Nanya.
Did you miss Ned?
He might have said it.
Well,
he might have
You can
been
go
listening.
back and, just crank it back a little bit, or wait until the rerun.
Yeah, or we might show it again.
At
Good
the
morning,
end.
Patty Price. We'll
Maybe
we'll
our
do
timing will be a little bit better.
Maybe
at the
so.
end. But
Yeah, we'll do Ned again toward the end of the thing.
who would
Good
come
morning,
up,
Patty.
with an idea like that for a Ned story? I don't know.
I don't know who would come up with a story like that. Can't imagine. Can't imagine at all. So anyway, we got
Do
a
we want
long.
to put up the give this a whirl?
Yeah,
All right.
Go ahead.
Here we go. It's been so successful the last 2 weeks.
yeah, I know, Treasure Hunter. I do too. I need some coffee.
Here, let's go back out.
Yeah,
Oh no, man, I'm just a wreck today.
he's a
All
wreck
right,
today.
There we go.
All right. So we have the Howard Hotline phone number up. If anybody wants to call in and has anything on your mind or anything they want to talk about, then that would be great.
None yet. I think it's September 10th. Don't quote me on this, but Nunya, Texas, on the back 20. Go watch. You'll see him in our chats here. Go to his site. He's putting together a a homestead, maybe a little bit of prepping homesteading channel. Not channel. My gosh, meet and greet, meetup at down there near Tyler, Texas. So if you want to find
Are
out,
you sure, or is that the Pinecone Fest?
listen to me. September 10th.
Okay. Okay.
He's doing
Okay.
a meet and greet
meet and
of
great.
homesteaders
Okay.
and preppers of
There's a
like-minded
lot in that
down
area.
in Texas. I know.
Mhm.
Well, they're all getting together
Okay.
at a fire station.
Okay.
So go check them out.
Yeah.
See,
I didn't pay attention.
you can Nunya, Texas on the back 20.
I didn't pay attention.
She didn't watch your video.
I just read the headline.
And then what did the other brother do today?
The other brother got a $50 wood chipper.
Very good. And what brand was it?
I have no idea. I didn't watch that video either. Hey,
I
I started
watched it.
back to work.
And then the one video, I was like, I froze last week saying he just put out a video I watched. And I couldn't think what it was. The spreader. He
Mhm.
bought a cheap spreader,
Yes.
and I totally spaced. I was like, I just watched the video and I couldn't remember what it was about. But he got one that was broken and he got it fixed. So he's got a wood chipper for $50. And Lou
Lou might be a little upset at that because Lou's got a chipper. I bet
No.
it probably costs a little bit more but it hooks up to his tractor, Lou. So Homestead Lou, go check out the other brother's last video on a wood chipper. But what is it? Can I talk about wood chipper law?
Yes.
Wood chipper law is, if you start the stick in there, it starts grinding, but you got to keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And then once your hands get close to the nozzle intake, it goes, and it almost rips your hand right in there. Like, it doesn't pull on the stick until your hand is nice and close to the entry of the wood chipper. And then all of a sudden, the wood just goes in like at warp speed, and you got to let go of it real quick. Like, what the heck? Like, but it teases you the whole time you're trying to jam it in there. Am I right? Is that wood chipper law? If I'm wrong, tell me.
I don't know anything about wood chippers, so I can't help you out there.
Jake loves his wood chipper.
Yep. What's not to love about a wood chipper?
I don't know. Salty Cracker always wants people to get the wood chipper.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying why, but
Yeah.
I mean.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh, what do we got going on there? Oh, yeah. Oh, she's back in view. Okay, we got a cutie out there, and
the Pelicans today are particularly aggressive, Lone Cowboy. Particularly, we've seen a couple of them
they're hungry. Yeah, they're
people's hands and everything. Oh, Lou's has a self feeder. Lou's wood chipper has a self feeder.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's different kinds. Some of them you have to. Some are like probably rotating to pull it right in. But I'm gonna tell you what, the other brothers don't work that good.
No, does it not?
But what do you get? You get what you get for $50.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still chips. You just got to push it in himself.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny though, because whenever he gets down near the bottom, it does self-feed.
Yeah.
And it's not a self-feeder. So what's up with that? Taking over and is now the one chatting. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
disclaimer. Okay.
You're not going to,
offend us.
And I think we could guess which one is
It's chatting
if
by the comments.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
He probably has a comment on the wood chipper.
How did you like my safety disclaimer? Yeah. Keep away from the PTO and your hands out of the wood chipper.
Yeah.
So
always.
That's what the other brother gave good advice.
That is good advice.
Because a PTO will rip you up just as good as the rest of it. And then Lone Cowboy Adventures, speaking of PTOs, the PTO shaft for he had to cut, and thank God he was able to cut and make it off of an older piece of equipment, because obviously those things have gotten really expensive here lately.
What's that mean? The wood chip?
No, the PTO. There's a shaft that runs the equipment.
Oh,
like
okay.
if you have like a mower or anything, there's a shaft. Each piece has to go to the PTO to run off the tractor's motor.
Okay.
And these shafts
super expensive.
Yeah, they're getting up there. Everything is, but
Everything.
it's only 9%.
It's only 9.1% inflation, though, people. Don't forget that. Don't think it's otherwise at all.
No. So, how is Ken from Lone Cowboy Adventures? How are you feeling today? It'll take us 20 seconds to
It will
find
take
out.
a lot of time. Yeah, it will.
Oh, look at that salty. I wonder if he's a salty cracker fan.
He
Is
might
he a
be.
salty sailor, probably.
He might be a salty sailor. He could be a salty cracker.
Again, we have failed to do any extra work and get one of these people to come out on the dock.
No.
And at least wave at us.
No, we're really bad.
With a sign. 2 old people on a couch sign. That would be hilarious.
We
would
work
do
for
it,
a living.
We
work for a living.
They probably would be like, oh my gosh.
He will call you. He will call you.
Okay.
All right.
Like, I wonder, the owner of the place would be like telling one of his employees, go out there and hold up a sign that says 2 old people on a couch.
Say,
Make
why
it
would we do
and
that?
hold it up. And they're like, I got to get all the bait ready. I got to get, I got the shrimp kicking.
Oh, he was going to call us today.
Oh, hold on. All right, hold on.
What happened? Did you test it?
Oh, hold on. Everybody. Okay,
I didn't know you meant that kind of call.
Stand by. Let me get it all prepared again here. Why did it only ring for 2 seconds?
I don't know why it rang, because you don't have it up there on the screen.
I did. Hold on.
Mark's a train wreck all of a sudden.
Well, I had it already. Stand by just 2 seconds. We'll have it going
Oh,
here.
my.
It was ready.
Yeah, Mark. Can't trust him with anything.
It must have closed out. Stand by. Stand by.
I know. Don't leave a voicemail.
Don't leave a voice. Okay, let me get this all set up here. Logic Tech.
He said he would.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Oh my gosh. He's calling while I have this screen up. Hold on. I got it.
Got it. All right. Oh my goodness.
Call from
Lone Cowboy Adventures.
All righty, Lone Cowboy Adventures. Do I have the audio on here too? Stand by. Do you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, and we also have you up, so you should be good. Talk to us.
Oh, talk to you. How you? Sorry about that.
No worries.
It's been a while, you know. It's been.
I know. How's everything up at the farm?
Well, not too bad. Just been kind of laying low. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
I haven't done any videos since we've been back, and I couldn't go to Indianapolis to compete because of the illness. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
And haven't been feeling too bad. Just kind of like a flu, you know. I just didn't have any energy or anything like that. Yesterday, I felt the best yesterday, but Doc told me, what was it, Sunday or no, last Saturday, I believe, we went down to urgent care and had another swab taken, and come up positive. And Doc, I told Doc, I says, you know, I says, I've had all the Jimmy jabs, and he says, well, he says, don't get any more Jimmy jabs.
Oh,
yeah.
He says they don't do no good.
Well, you know, at least he's probably speaking truth. At least, you know, he gets to see everything, and he probably knows that. In fact, he probably won't tell you, but it's almost like the people that are getting the jibby jab are getting it more. So
right. And he told me, he says, be honest with you, most people that are going into the doctor's offices and hospitals are ones with underlying problems and
yeah.
or whatever, you know. So anyway, yesterday I felt really good. I had a appointment up in Iowa, so I jumped on the bike and headed that way. Got halfway up, and the attorneys canceled, so I had to turn around and come back. So I had a good ride. I had a lot of air, so you know, I don't feel too bad. I've got to get one of the tractors out and hook up a brush hog and try to do some brush hogging around here. My cows and calves are still at the neighbor's house, and not much been going on really. I've just been kind of laying low, you know.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I don't know if I've had it or not. I had something during it, so who knows? I didn't get tested, but yeah, I was low energy for a while. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I had about 2 weeks. I was struggling at work to get through, you know, the days and everything like that. So it does sap your energy, you know, and so does a flu. So I don't know. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
My legs felt like Jello when I get up and walk around and come outside, and it just didn't have no energy. Of course, maybe that was from my adventure with Miss Linda on vacation, you know.
That could be all that bite. Man, I remember whenever I was at college, I worked at a pizza joint, and my roommate had a motorcycle, and of course it's Pennsylvania, so it's the middle of winter. And like we'd jump on that dang motorcycle, and sometimes it would be like misting ice, or you know, like ice rain. And we get, I mean, we're young guys, right? We'd get to the pizza shop, and I swear my legs were so cold and froze up that you know I couldn't get off the bike almost. You know, it's like your knee. Oh my goodness, that cold just stiffs you right up, and I couldn't. We'd both come walking in from the bike like like old men coming into the pizza joint.
Oh yeah, yeah. We rode in rain one day, and it was just miserable.
Yeah.
And I had an exhaust clamp on my slip-on come loose, and luckily we found an Ace Hardware in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and pulled in. They had one of those makeshift greenhouses set up with nothing in it. So luckily we got pulled in there, and I went in and got a ratchet and retightened it, and ended up going up over to Victor, Utah, I think it is. Victor, Idaho, or Utah, either one, and then got a room over there. But when we got over the Teton Pass there and down into Victor, the sun was out. So
you're done riding, and it's beautiful.
We got dried out. Yeah, we got dried out. So anyway,
that's right. Little Frenchie was under the weather.
Yeah, it does. It takes you down for a while, for sure.
Well, I didn't really start feeling bad till we rode 660 miles across South Dakota.
I'm just glad you didn't feel. I'm glad you didn't feel bad the day after you had an onion.
Yeah.
I know. No, I felt great. I mean, we both felt great, and then my lower back started hurting, and Doc said, "Well, that's probably when you started showing any symptoms or whatever,
Yeah.
So, and then a buddy of mine that went to Indianapolis to compete in National Truck Driving Championships, I guess he tested positive yesterday after being around all the competitors, So
yeah. Well, at least he got to go, right?
Right. And then come to find out, my company is the only ones that tested their drivers before they even left to get on a plane.
Yeah. I keep on telling people. Remember, whenever this thing, was started and everything, I go, we can end this whole CV thing in 2 seconds. Everybody stop going in and getting tested, right? If we stop testing, this will just be the regular flu again, and we can all get back to normal. I was like, I was screaming that from the beginning of this thing.
I don't know. I think the virus has been around for hundreds of years, from what I understand, it's been in cattle for hundreds of years,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I got to do my own research, right?
Yeah.
do that research for sure. And turn off that TV, boy. Mainstream media.
Right. But anyway, I wanted to just give you guys a call and let you know how I'm feeling. I am feeling better. It's just like last night I took a double dose of NyQuil, and I went to bed about 9 o'clock. I was exhausted. And,
it takes a while to get your energy back.
Miles.
It takes a while to get the energy back. That's the worst part.
But I'll be back to trucking on Monday, and hopefully I'll get back in the groove, get back in the swing of things. So
just try to tell yourself you're fine.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. It's no big deal.
That's what. Man, whenever I'm like dragging but sick, I always try to go through my day normal as best as I can, and just tell myself, it's all in your head. It doesn't work too well, but I try.
Yep. But Miss Linda did one of those DNA tests. What is it called? Ancestry or?
Oh yeah.
23andMe. So she's been sitting here looking at 150,000 years ago. She was related to the Iceman and all this other stuff.
Let her know now that China has her DNA now, and that they're working on a strain, either a clone or a strain of a virus to impact just her if she gets out of line now.
Right. Well, hopefully they don't clone her.
Now
we're in trouble if they clone her.
That's the conspiracy side of the whole, ancestry DNA thing, is it all goes to China.
Right. So, well, y'all have a good day, and we will holler at you later. And
tell her we said hi.
I will.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk to y'all later.
All right, bye.
All right.
Well, look at that. We got a call on the Howard hotline.
We did get a call on the Howard hotline, and Kinfolk Farm just came into the chat. So
Oh,
good morning,
hey.
Kinfolk Farm.
What's he got going? I have to
I don't know.
check up on him. I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't checked on. I saw. Well, it's been a while, but I saw some people visit his farm not a month or so ago. I liked that video quite a bit. So I know I'm bad because I just started working, and for the school year, and so I don't watch anything. I'm bad.
You watch the
Pelicans
the
on
Pelican-
Saturday.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
And what else do we got going on? Should we
I think we should do Ned again.
let's do that again?
Little Frenchie came in.
All right, little Frenchie and Jake might have caught it, but he might have missed it. Okay.
All right,
So let's get back out
to
to
Ned,
Ned.
and just
All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ned,
keep it
can
down.
you hear
keep
us?
the music down. Everybody be quiet.
Ned,
Shh. Wait,
can you
here we
hear
go.
us?
Here we go. Here they are. What's up, guys?
What's up? Where are you at?
Yeah, I'm here at the nuclear reactor in Russia.
in Ukraine.
It's in Ukraine.
Well, funny story is, Fred said, "Hey, we're going on a trip." So we got over here, right?
Okay,
Fred
yeah.
said he can save this whole nuclear plant from,
Yeah, he's a-
meltdown and everything. So
Yes.
let me tell you this story. Man.
Okay.
Fred pulls up in a green Valiant. He gets out of
Okay.
the green Valiant,
Okay.
right? With a bottle of Jack Daniels. And he looks at the nuclear reactor, right?
Right.
And he just chucks the bottle of Jack right into the nuclear
No
reactor. And it vaporizes. You never
Oh,
see it
wow.
again. And all the Russians were laughing.
That's from Twister.
What, you saying I made that up? I made that whole story up.
Yes, it's a line from the movie Twister.
A line from Twister, huh? Well, hey, whatever you guys want to think, me and Fred are having a good time. In fact, we're all on a break. Fred's drinking with the guys over there, and they're laughing and having a good time. So I'm getting back with them.
Okay.
Back to you.
Back to us. All
All
right,
right,
so there's Ned. I wondered where Fred had been. Hadn't seen Fred this
Fred's been
week.
gone, so
Yeah.
he doesn't tell us nothing. He just.
Well, you haven't
I
done
haven't worked. I know.
You haven't done any grumpies in a long
Look,
time.
the boat's going out.
Oh, the boat is going out.
It's going out for a tour.
A 3-hour tour.
Is it tour or tour?
It's tour.
Tour.
Hmm.
In Oklahoma, these Oklahomans call it a tour.
A tour.
A tour.
Uh-huh.
And what do you drink?
Coors.
Keers or whatever.
Coors. I don't. I drink
Coors.
Bud Light.
I know what, but-
What do you drink? I drink Bud Light.
But if you were to say Coors beer,
Coors.
Keers or whatever you do,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Coors. Coors. For sure. So anyway, we had a couple more. I don't know. Never mind. I was going to say there's a couple more news slides, but they're all about
Wanna go back
the
out to the news?
nuclear
Yeah, we'll go out to the news.
reactor.
Whoops. We'll do this one.
Okay.
All right. But again, this would be good if
Yeah.
you woke up and you just maybe nuclear fallout thing will be good. You get bathed,
You get bathed in the morning.
maybe a
Or
rub
when you-
down. I
at
don't
night.
know. It's a good thing, maybe. All right.
Mm.
Ukraine. emergency
Carries
drills.
out emergency drills near the plant. So
Okay, yeah.
they are preparing for what might happen or what they might say is happening.
Well, yeah. What it just depends if
Yeah.
you're watching mainstream media or real media.
Yeah.
What's happening over there?
Yeah.
I am gonna side that I don't think Russia is shelling their own controlled nuclear
Well,
plant.
also, it could be setting up for a
false flag or
yeah,
or
a
no,
Freaky
real
Friday,
flag,
a Freaky Friday,
and it will
a false flag.
halt
Hmm.
the November
Oh, it might.
people picking process.
It
We gotta
could.
be camp. Okay.
So anyway, so
Oh, that
yeah,
looks just like it. Remember the row of
yeah.
reactors behind.
And they say
Ned?
that Russia is saying the UN's plan is not acceptable. So their plan is not acceptable. So there you go. But they should be helping Russia protect it so that
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah,
happens.
absolutely. But
I'm
they're
just
not.
saying.
They're just
Yeah.
probably encouraging it.
Mhm.
They're probably remember whenever Pelosi went over
Yeah.
and talked.
Mhm.
This might be part of the
It probably is.
conversation
It probably is.
that they did on the tarmac that
Yeah.
nobody else can hear.
Yeah. Mm.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And there's a map of where the fallout and what countries it will affect if there is fallout. My particular...
Oh,
How is it skipping all
I was just
the
gonna say,
land in between
it looks like
and
it
then
starts
hitting way over
going
there?
up towards Russia, and then it just boop,
And then
disappears and then pops.
Pops up over there. I don't understand that.
Like, if you
at
live
all.
in Poland, I think that is, you're okay.
But they say Poland will be hit. Maybe that's the outer edge of what's going to get
No,
hit.
it's going to miss.
Yeah.
And it's going to just get
Well,
Germany.
go to the next slide.
It's, I don't know.
Go to the next
All right.
slide, because here's all
Hold
the
on.
countries that it says it's going to hit, and Poland is one of them.
Okay. Well, I'm
So-
sure it would, but depending on what way
Yeah.
the jet streams go.
13 countries in the region
Yeah.
that it will affect. So, and I think that's the last slide.
All right.
And
Is that
that's
it?
the-
Let's go
yeah,
back
that's the
on it.
last
Yep,
slide.
that's the last
That's
one.
the
All
last
right.
slide. So that's all that the news that we had for this morning. So
Karen, did you get a hold of David with Redacted? Not yet. All right.
oh,
I want Redacted to call in on the Howard Hotline.
Greg, where have you been? You need to pay more attention. Ned is Mark's twin triplet brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Twin triplet.
everybody knows
Identical.
that. Identical twin
Identical
triplet.
twin
Now,
triplet.
yeah, we won't ever hear from his other triplet
He's on
because
his way to
to
Mars.
Mars. He
And we
has been
lost
for a while.
communication.
Yeah,
So
that was a while back.
My twin triplet,
Mm-hmm.
David.
Yes.
Maybe one day we'll
Mhm.
we'll reestablish contact with him. But yeah, he was with not SpaceX, Space Y, who
Mhm.
leapfrogged SpaceX and is already on his way to Mars.
Okay, so Lil Frenchie says that Chernobyl went all the way to Germany, France, and the UK, and this would too. You're probably right. I'm like, it can't just yeah.
I almost had Ned at the wrong power plant this
You-
morning.
Oh, did you? Well,
Yeah, I
you also
figured-
had him in Russia, so I'm
right.
not sure about
I was
you.
gonna have him at
Uh-huh.
Chernobyl and say
Mhm.
that they're there to,
Yeah.
stop the shelling and stuff. But I've been like, hey,
That's
it's the wrong power. You and Fred are at the wrong power plant.
Yeah.
But
wrong power plant.
they made it to the
Yeah.
right one.
They did. Well, they're not in the right country though.
This is the things that go in my head whenever I'm, waking up in the morning, trying to get ready for this show.
I know. Well, you know what, Hoods?
Hey, David.
The Inflation Reduction Act doesn't have anything to do
Spending.
with inflation. It has to do with IRS agents keeping you in line.
Yeah.
And a bunch of global warming stuff that they're wanting to implement.
Yeah, the
So,
whole.
It's
Can I
and
explain it
you're,
all?
yours.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
explain it to you. They do all this stuff so that they get all this printed money or taxpayers' money and everything, right? So that they can launder it into their own pocket. They can pay off the mainstream media. There's people sitting behind the desk just reading a teleprompter. They get like $25 million a year. So they got to pay them. It's not being done by the ads anymore. They get a little snippet, to help pay the bills, right? But no way they're doing it they used to do it for views, for ratings.
Yes.
But that's out the window now. Their ratings are in the tank. CNN is really, in fact, Brian Stelter, gone, So they got to be able to pay these people to stay on target. Because if you just paid them $50,000 a year, and they would say, hey, that's bull. I ain't, you're lying,
Yeah.
But if you
Mhm.
pay them $25 million and say, read the script, don't go off, don't deviate from the script, we will keep paying you $25 million. And most people are like, I'll read whatever you put up on that
Yep.
screen. And they'll sell America out.
Yeah.
But that's where your money goes whenever you're doing
Yeah.
the Green New Deal, is in lining people's pockets, doing shenanigans in other
Well, it's the
countries.
Inflation Reduction Act, not the Green New Deal.
Have you noticed? First, they were trying that $1.5 trillion
Yeah,
thing,
and
right?
that didn't
go.
pass.
It didn't go through, and they started panicking.
now they had
They're
to-
running out of money.
Pretend like it's for inflation.
And then they tried inflation. They tried the Green New Deal. Anything to get your money, they're gonna do. And if people would just wake up, this would end tomorrow. But
Mhm.
there's, you got Greta.
Mhm.
They paid Greta good money to push that Green New Deal thing.
Yes.
And
Mhm.
pretty soon once her job is over, she'll have a mansion, a private jet, everything that's against her. But as long as she can, she's going to get that $25 million to go. What did she say?
What did she say?
She said, "How dare you?" Like that.
Yeah.
She'll keep saying, "How dare you?" for $25 million.
Yeah, absolutely. Greg, you're probably way too young to watch two other people on the couch. That we understand.
No, we're
understand.
ignorant
And ridiculous. And it's okay.
only tens and tens of people watch us.
But we're
so
glad you're here this morning.
Yeah. Don't feel obligated to watch us,
Yeah, and just so you know, Greg, Ned is always at interesting places. He's been everywhere. He's been to Oak Island. He tried to get Mark on Heavy D's YouTube channel for a while.
Sent him out to try to get us,
the news. We
look
send
at
him
the
to
two puppy
different
dogs.
news places, whatever's in the news. Yeah, he goes everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, man. What's that? Is she waving at the... Or is she dangling? Oh, she's dangling. I thought she was waving at the fish. She's got a fish in her hand.
Does she got a fish in her hand? She doesn't...
Oh, look. She's going to look away. She's trying to get a selfie. She's going to look away for 2 seconds. That fish is going...
Yeah.
They're going to miss it. Mom, you got to stay on target to get that shot.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous about the whole selfie shots and the pictures. You should see me at work trying to get my kids' pictures. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, she has to.
It can be a talent. It can be a talent to get their pictures
and give to the parents. And you can't catch them crying because you don't want to give the parents.
No, you can't.
Pictures of them just wailing and crying.
Yeah,
because then they'll be like, "What are they doing to those kids?"
Our kids haven't been crying this year. They've been in good.
Although if you would have sent me a picture of, like, if they would have done that with us, with Austin, and he would have been wailing and crying, I would be like, "Oh, dang, man, he's upset.
He's having a hard day.
Oh, he'll get over it."
Yeah, yeah. I just assumed they were good.
Yeah, they didn't.
If I didn't hear otherwise,
and
I just assumed
they liked going. If the kids like going, they must be like, they lived for it, man. They're like, "All right, let's go to daycare."
Yeah, Ned had an interesting time at Oak Island and everywhere he's been. He just makes the best of it.
The Curse of Oak Island, if you don't know, is a TV show. They're trying to dig in this ditch where they think that somebody,
there's treasure,
the Templars or something, put it down there, and they never find anything. So it's been going on for 8 years. They've gotten a button, a coin, whatever, little things.
They never find anything.
So I sent Ned out there to scoop it, and I don't have a playlist. No, I do have a playlist of
Heavy D.
Heavy D. I don't have a playlist of Oak Island, but if you go and search Two Old People on a Couch, Oak Island, then you'll find whenever Ned was out on the island.
I'm bad at putting playlists together. I should get better, but I'm bad.
I was at my game whenever I was doing the Ned Oak Island, and Ned with Heavy D Sparks. There's a playlist on those. Those are good, and you get a good story of me, how I can save the day with Heavy D Sparks with my little, mini truck.
Yeah.
60 horsepower.
Yeah, those were good
truck.
ones.
Those were good.
Good morning, Kay. Yeah. So the other brother wants you to send Ned to Hawaii and find a coconut bathing suit to wear.
Oh my gosh. Ned might have to get some sun and get in shape a little bit.
And get some pecs.
Yeah. Maybe I could superimpose Ned's head on a...
Yeah. Oh, that would be cute. I like that idea.
All right, so we got some guy. This guy's like, "Dude, I got a hangover. My girlfriend wants to come here and feed the dang fish." It's like, it's on the list of things to do, so I guess we'll just go out there and do it and make her happy. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, he's holding a boat. I thought he was staggering, but he was pulling a boat in. I thought we had a guy in a bathing suit, staggering over there, but he was pulling the boat in. I thought he was just hunched over like, "Oh, I'm not doing good." This is very entertaining. I don't know why.
Ooh, there's supposed to be a new volcano coming out of the ground in Hawaii. Might have to investigate that.
Okay.
Do some research.
We'll send Ned on it.
We'll get Ned out there.
Ned does have a Hawaiian shirt. So we can tell him to put that on. All right. Anything else? We got, 6 minutes? Anything else?
You have a great day, Greg. And Lori. You guys have fun at the Waffle House.
They're gonna. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Have a good breakfast and then get to work.
Get to work. No, we don't care if you get to work or not. Get to work.
They got a homestead going and they're remodeling their house. They're busy people.
They are busy.
And anything else in the news?
Good morning, Debbie. Welcome
Welcome.
to the channel.
Jason and Danielle actually said they didn't have enough time to stop for an onion burger, and we tell everybody, stop for an onion burger if you're coming through. Ken, Lone Cowboy Adventures, the other brother Ryan, they have all stopped and got an onion burger whenever they're cruising through.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was just about to say one Saturday we should name our live. Come watch our live. You will become a moderator. Because this Debbie came into the chat and
hi,
I noticed
Debbie.
she wasn't a moderator, so I just made her a moderator. And I noticed that.
Yeah. How'd you do that? Come be a moderator. If you feel left out on other people's channel, come be a moderator. Well, what's the, why not? I don't know. We're not a big channel. We're not a big channel. I mean, Debbie, you can't, Debbie's not going to be a bad person. I mean, like somebody like Devil 68. Now, we might not make them until we got to know them. But yeah. We get the trolls in here, and the bots. We're not going to make a bot a moderator. Look, she's got it's a little small icon, but she's got a sweet smile. We trust you, Debbie. We trust you. Oh man, we didn't do a video on Friday. I tried to tell her, I don't care how tired we are, we got to put out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the tens and tens of people that like us. So, no more excuses. You're going to tell Debbie, no matter how tired you are, you're going to sit on the couch and do a show. All right, what do we got? We got 3 minutes. The American flag's going. That goes along with the Trump store because the Trump people are the American flag people. What's he doing? He's getting his shot. Oh, look at the kids, man. He's about my kids. He's about a third grader right there. I know for a fact. I put money, he's a third grader. Oop. Go ahead, talk. Oh, hold on. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Good thing it's the end of the show. That's wild. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Join me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, the power just flashed. Like, the air conditioner went off and on, and it must have done something to it.
It's blinking like it wants to work. Do we have enough time here?
Yeah.
2 minutes. Stand by, everybody. Stand by.
Thanks, David. Brian, for letting us know.
All right. Wonder how long has it been out?
Second. I think it happened whenever the power flashed.
Bring it in tight. Bring it in
All
tight.
right. Well,
all right. What do we say at the end of our shows?
Do your own research and be prepared. Okay, well, let's just say goodbye to the people first. Okay. So we're going to go. We are at an hour, so Mark will figure out what happened to my mic. And so thank you all for stopping in the chat and for visiting with us this fine Saturday. So until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.